Just to give you an example, I was just talking to a Tamil Nadu farmer who is 27 years of age, very enthusiastic, energetic young man. He has 3.5 acres. So I asked him, what's your water source? He says he has sunk 9 bore wells in 3.5 acres. It costs over 1 crore to sink 9 bore wells. He's never going to make it. He has to either sell the land or run away from the village or hang from a tree. This is all the option he's got in the next 5 years' time. Farmers should be focused on just growing the crop, which he's actually very good at. India is one nation because of our latitudinal spread. From Kanyakumari to the foothills of Himalayas, we can just grow about anything you want in the world, just about anything. And we have the skills. 60% of the population knows the magic of how to turn mud into food. This is not a small thing. You take your top qualified people into the land and ask them to grow a crop, it'll be a disaster because it takes a completely different kind of skill which we have, 50%. If we handle this right, what we have on paper, if we can execute this in the next 10 years' time, we can be the bread basket of India, bread basket of the world. We can feed the entire world because we have people who have the necessary skills, we have variety of soils, we have variety of temperatures and atmospheres that we need. Everything that they want to have for growing food for the entire world we have. But we have not exploited that simply because we've left the farmer as he was 1,000 years ago, not 100 years ago. He's still doing the same practices which were done 1,000 years ago. We are envisaging a plan how this can be transformed with the involvement of industry, business, government, everything included. This will not take enormous investments. What this takes is organization and a commitment to fulfill that organizational setup. Right now, if you produce little more, it rots because there is no cold storage, there is no value addition, nothing. If the crop is bad, he suffers. If the crop is good, he suffers. And we have compulsory education system right now. We have done some kind of a survey in Tamil Nadu. I've been asking farmers, how many of you want your children to go into farming? It's less than 1%. In Tamil Nadu, it's less than 1%. On an average in the country, it's less than 15%. So in another 20 years' time, when this generation passes, our skill of being able to produce food for this many people, we will lose it because the children are going to school, they don't know a thing about how to grow any crop, and neither do they have the body to go back to the farm and work on the land. It's not easy to do that. And in another 15 to 25 years, we are going to lose this ability unless we make agriculture into a highly lucrative process in the coming 5 years. It is possible to do it. We have done it in small modules. Right now, we are trying to set up large-scale modules so that we can show in 3 to 5 years' time, a farmer can easily multiply his income anywhere between 3 to 8 times. If this happens and the village infrastructure comes up as we have talking about entertainment, sport, culture, folk music and dance, everything to come back. We are seeing how to create this so that it is worthwhile to live in the village. Right now, only those who don't have means to escape to Mumbai or to America is still living in the village. Anybody who can escape is gone. It's a trap. It is not a choice, it is a trap. Those who are stuck there are stuck there. You cannot run a nation keeping 60–65% of the population in this condition.
Thanks, Sadhguru. On behalf of everyone here, I'd like to commit to you that I think, as you rightly said, it does not require as many resources as it requires commitment. And I think what Rally for Rivers is a movement which has been started, and I think some of us have been fortunate to see that movement begin, and I'm sure it will be a historical movement in the country. And I think that commitment which is there from the government, from industry and organizations, from people, will make sure that the dream which you have and the work which is being done in this area comes to fruition.
Now, the United Nations Ecological Program has taken this and said this is literally in the UNEP President's words, he says this is the incarnation of sustainable development. Never before it's been done like this. And on 22nd of this month, March 2018, we are presenting this to the United Nations. And all the countries are participating in this because most of the countries within 33 degrees latitude, the same policy could be implemented literally toto, except for the cultural aspects. In terms of weather patterns and other things, up to 33 degrees latitude, this can be effortlessly implemented across the globe. This is something the UN has recognized and we are making a presentation there also.
Jananam sukadham maranam karunam milanam maduram smaranam karunam kalavashadiha sakalam karunam samayadipate akilam karunam.
Every day, the period from 6:20 to 6:30 p.m. is an opportunity to experience Sadhguru's presence and establish a special contact with him. You can experience Sadhguru's presence during this period at your local time, irrespective of your physical location. The presence time also involves the Brahmananda Swarupa chant, a consecrated sound.
Here, the Yoga Center, we invested a certain amount of energy, a phenomenal amount of energy, that even if you're like a stone, we can shake your spine a little bit. We can have you reverberating, no matter who you are, if with little willingness if you come. If you come with unwillingness, we are willing to work with you. So we invested energies, and particularly for those of you who are little resembling rocks, I'm not saying rocks in a negative way, you know you're rock. That's not negative. You rock. It's just grammatically wrong, so I'm saying you are like a rock. Even if you are like a rock, well, we set up times of the day. Morning, evening, we set up times, because many of you don't see a morning in your life. I'm not talking to those people who live here, we make sure they see the morning. Those of you who come from other places and those of you who are on the live stream, if you've not seen a sunrise, I don't want to disturb your lifestyle. So evening, 6:20, we have set a time. At that particular time, there is a certain concentration of energy. Particularly if you've been initiated, it'll be very strong. Even otherwise, if you use some kind of thought, emotion, image to get connected to this space, we can see that that particular time works for you as a strong presence. So, between 6:20 and 6:40, these 20 minutes, all this costs life. We've invested a certain amount of… certain dimension of energy. Whatever time zones you are, your local time, 6:20, morning or evening, you couldn't become available to this. We will spend a few minutes in this presence, keep your hands open, eyes closed, slightly upturned face. Kannu moodi ukkaandu konjam mukkam mel mukkama vechi kannu moodi ukkaandukalam. மனிதனா இருந்தாலும் கொஞ்சம், அதுக்கு கம்மியா இருந்தாலும் பண்ணிக்கலாம். என்னத்துக்கு என்ன, கொஞ்சம் பேர் அந்த சின்ன செடி மேலே ஏறி உட்காந்துக்கிறாங்களா, அவருக்கெல்லாம் சொல்றேன் நான். கண்ணு மூடி உட்காந்துக்கலாமே, கொஞ்சம் பரிமாண செயல் நடந்துடும். Say this after me very gently, மெதுவா கொஞ்சம். என் பின்ன சொல்லலாம், என் கூட வேண்டாம், என் பின்ன சொல்லுங்க. பிரம்மானந்த ஸ்வரூபா ஈஷா ஜகதீஷா अखिलानंद स्वरूपा ईशा महेशा ब्रह्मानंद स्वरूपा ईशा जगदीशा
Akilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha Brahmananda Swarupa Isha Jagadisha 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 Akhilananda 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 Swarupa Isha Isha Jagadisha Akhilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha Brahmananda Swarupa 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 Isha Jagadisha Akhilananda Swarupa Isha Mahesha Akhilanandasvarupa Isha Mahesha Brahmanandasvarupa Isha Jagadisha 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 Akhilanandasvarupa Isha Mahesha.
Keep your hands open, sit with a slightly upturned face, eyes closed.
Shivanage bandhana Yogeshwara Shivanage bandhana Bhuteshwara Shivanage bandhana Lingeshwara Shivanage bandhana Jagadishwara Bandhano Madheva Baharupiya Kandano Kandhano Ijiviya Kandhano Kandhano Ijiviya Yanjiva Veundhano Shivarupiya Tandhano Tandhano Gnanamrita Tandhano Tandhano Gnanamrita Tandhano Tandhano Gnanamrita. Take your own time. Take your own time. Slowly, very, very slowly. Open your eyes.
Congratulations, Sadhguru. And I think this is, entirely your initiative, and India again becoming a Wish Guru in this space. Actually, thanks to your initiative. I was wanting to now talk about two other things which are very close to your heart, I know, and you've been thinking about it. One is this thing you spoke about in the audio visual as well, and I've seen it personally. I've been there at the ashram and on Shivratri and all that. Basically, you always say you should to be high on life. You don't need chemicals to be high on life. I think this menace in India is growing a lot, but it's there globally as well. Your reflections on addiction and what is it that we should do as a society and collectively as all of us in this space is something I wanted you to share your thoughts on this.
So every one of you know today that the greatest chemical factory on the planet is human body. The most complex and sophisticated chemical factory on the planet is this. So in one way of looking at yourself is you're a chemical soup. The question is only, do you have a great CEO managing this chemical soup or a lousy CEO? That's all there is. So if you are a lousy CEO, this is going into your bad chemical state. If this is a great CEO, this is in a fabulous state. So the entire movement is towards creating technologies for well-being, not by philosophy, not by looking heavenward, not with morality, but if your chemistry is blissful right now, who can make you miserable, I'm asking.
The other thing I think which you've sort of, is close to your heart and you've been talking about is the issue of human trafficking. And I think your reflections in this space, because that is the other thing we sort of need to be cognizant of, both in India and globally.
This is a very, Just about few months ago, I met someone in United States who is supposed to be some kind of an expert on the internet affairs and stuff. I never get the time to do what is this browsing or this and that So, I was just asking him, what are people looking for? So many people are on the net, what are they looking for? And he says, matter of factly, I don't know if… I hope this is wrong. He says, 70% Sadhguru is pornography. And he tells me every year, I don't remember the figure, some millions of children below 15 years of age are being sold on the internet. I thought, what's happened to us? We're selling our children to do dirty things? This means we've lost our humanity fundamentally. So as a part of this, we kind of unleashing this in the coming months, already it's beginning to take off. I have a few hundred, maybe a couple of thousand hours of material that I've spoken. In the last 40 years, what I have spoken, but in the first 10, 12 years, it wasn't recorded, it was on Koni cassettes. Later on, we came to Sony cassettes, which some of them are preserved. But real recording has happened only in the last 17, 18 years. So in these 17, 18 years, the video content we have runs into hundreds of hours. Most of it is just in the archival state. We are a volunteer organization, we don't have enough resource to pull it out, edit it and put it outside. There's material just about every kind of aspect. So I said, as a part of this, I made an announcement among our own groups that whoever wants to take this material, you take it and use it, you monetize it, you run it whichever way you want, it's all free for you. We will give everything we have free of cost, just make sure in this world, we have taken this thing up that in the next 3 years, I want to make sure at least 90% of the adult population, I'm leaving 10% for a certain reason 90% of the adult population has at least some simple process within themselves that they can do for 3 minutes a day. Something to settle themselves, something to take care of themselves, something that will not drive them into desperate acts to do something harmful to themselves or to somebody else, at least spare the children.